Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Le Mans, where today, well, for the next few weeks, I'll be doing Le Mans themed races around the world famous Circuit de la Sarthe. This week, we're in GT3s and I'm in the Aston Martin V8 Vantage GTE. So, more GT3 madness, just on a much bigger track this week. And with much less room for error in certain areas. Come on, alright, are you just gonna go straight down the middle of the track? Because if you are, I am. Got the track with it. Ooh, hit the R8. That wasn't good at all. Kept the car rolling though. And yes. The number in the top right or top left is not lying. There are in fact 56 cars on track currently. This is essentially a full Le Mans field. I think Garage 56 has an entry this year. We're hitting the rev limiter now. That's fine, come on, stop slipping, there we go. It looks like a Cadillac up beside the Porsche there. And it is a Cadillac. This is not the ideal way to be entering. The second was a chicane. But I made it. Very slow moving car that I can't quite recognize. Is that a Ginetta? It's either a Ginetta or the Chevrolet sister brand. I can't remember the name. Oh. Corvette. I'm having a drag race down this straight and there's a McLaren in the way. We're on the outside of the McLaren.
Yellow flags ahead. Repeat, yellow flags.
Oh dear. I knew that it happened sooner or later. That turn always catches the A out if they're in a big group, and that was a huge group. Can we pass the AMG here? Kind of. Yes. I'll slot in behind the BMW Z4 here for a little bit while. Just because I'm not great with Porsche curves. Alright, now we can start working, not through a Ford chicane, maybe through a Ford chicane. Through the Ford chicane we're going to take this guy. Whoops.
You've been given a second warning for cutting the track. Be careful. Respect the track limits or we've been pulled off.
Yeah, that was my bad. So this is a 30-minute race, or probably about 6 or 7 laps. And
looks like there's one on your tail. Start defending your position.
This
Cover the
Aston
inside
Martin
line in the braking areas.
is really what I like to try and bring around them on whenever I really have a choice, which is normally because it's got reasonably good acceleration, really good brakes, and it can move. It has quite good top speed. Not as good as AMG, but I can take the AMG. Sometimes under braking I outbrake myself there though. Come on, break the draft. I want to say I've broken the draft, but he's still in it and now he's starting to catch up. Oh, front wheels didn't grip at all there. That AMG passed the Janetta. There's a convenient Porsche 911 just ahead of me that I can draft. If I were to actually take the corner correctly. So this is once again live commentary, and I'm doing my best to concentrate and talk all at the same time. I really like the rear end of that McLaren. It is so beautiful. That said, I don't want to look at it too much.
Great work, great move.
Oh no. Carnage at Arnage. As always. Arnage always has problems. Heading up now towards the Porsche curves. And I do know this track fairly well. The names of the corners. I just occasionally screw up braking points. Like that. I can accept my mistakes here. Because they're in good. I was gonna say we're in good and then catch right up to the back of that group, but no. Instead, I said when I'm good and then spun. Where I'm good, I'm really good and can catch up to the back of groups fairly easily. Downside
You're struggling
is
to keep up with people on Mulsanne. We may need to take out some weight.
where I'm bad, I'm really quite bad. I don't think this race is going to necessitate a pit stop, which is good. So I'm just going to try and push this car now for the rest of the race as much as possible. Because we're 10 minutes in on lap 3. I wish this thing had like DRS or some sort of way to move the wing. I'd like a bit less wing. I'd like a lot less swing and a lot longer gears. Well, that's not going to happen. There's the limiter. I think we're catching up to this caddy ahead. We won't overheat the limiter every time. There we go. Just fiddle the brake by just a small bit. Yeah, that was an unintentional cut track, but I needed to do it. Let's bump draft him. Speed him up as well. I bump drafted him right off the course. Immediately there's a Corvette beside me. It's a drag race down. Can't remember the name of this straight. Down towards Vantage though. There's probably going to be somebody stopped on the outside of Vantage. Means I want to take Vantage tight. There we go. Now I want to try and catch up to that McLaren ahead of us.
Try and stop this guy getting underneath you. Cover that inside line.
Letting the Corvette past. Good idea or bad idea? I mean, good. Like the pro leaving the Corvette past would be we could draft. The con would be it would be another car to pass. So I think I'm going to leave the Corvette behind right now. I could intentionally get a corner wrong and or I could just do this and catch up to the McLaren almost instantly. Then take it. Wow! Okay, somebody screwed up the Ford chicane and the McLaren had to slow to avoid it. So I just took advantage of that. Like, well... yeah, I'm cutting the track a lot, I know, but...
You're right on his tail. Pile on the pressure and force him into a mistake.
Should be able to pass this Porsche here. Hopefully. Yes, there's the draft. Okay. See how we do. We are in fact in the process of passing.
That was a sweet move. Great stuff.
And then we screwed it all up. We were doing so well, and then I screwed up and spawned at the first Lausanne chicane. That was completely 110% my bad. Now all I need to do is catch up again. I've got 15 minutes to do it. Should be possible. Especially seeing as I got the draft from this caddy here. Do I? Oh, I definitely do. Kind of screwed up Indianapolis. I'm very closely watching the time here to see. I do have the draft, or just better top speed, one of the two. If I can catch him coming in towards Nash, that'd be awesome. That was a pretty rough overtake, but a pass is a pass. A successful pass is one where you get the position, don't end up in a wall somewhere. Definitely one where both cars end up surviving. I am seemingly quite good at the Porsche curves. The Ford chicane does have a tendency to catch me out from time to time. Like right there. Alright. Why are their cars pitting? Am I missing something here? Am I on hard tires? Or am I just that gentle on the tires? Or did these cars not have enough fuel or something? That's very confusing. There are definitely cars making pit stops though. And I don't know why. It's only a 30-minute race. GT3 cars can go for usually an hour or more top speed. Maybe about 40-45 minutes around Le Mans. I just want to get revenge on that guy. He hit me first. Yeah, screwed up Lausanne 1 again. I think I'm going to be ending up in front of this group here, the 6 cars behind me. Unless, number 1, I screw up again, which is likely, or number 2, I guess more cars pit. I need to start braking earlier for Indianapolis though. My braking point is wrong and I feel wrong. Coming up to Lausanne. Or not Lausanne, Arnage. I think I got the braking points here pretty good. So you brake just before the corner there. Use the brake mark on the road. That was pretty much textbook through Arnage itself. I can't however remember what the corner ahead of Arnage is called. This Aston is really actually quite nice to drive. Now the tyres have come in and they've got just that bit of slip that I like, so that I can kind of throw the back of the car out a small bit and let the traction control take over. Not that much. Like I've got confidence in this thing. Why are the cars pitting? Not entirely sure what's going on here. Okay, that time I didn't intend to cut the track. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice through there. I really want the 7th gear. That'd be really nice about now. Oh my god, I'm out. I'm on last. Whoever the hell's behind me, if you try and overtake me, I will kill you. There is a chicane coming up and it has a wall. I will not be afraid in using it. I am such a clean driver. Okay, here we go, I'm on 2. That's what I'm talking about. Use the chicane as a catapult to launch forwards. Catch up with this Janetta.
Great overtake.
Oh, come on. I got stuck to the back of the Cadillac. The car wouldn't turn. So I said, oh come on, midway through. I was trying to turn, but the wheel just wouldn't. So heading up now towards Arnage. We've got 5.5 minutes left. It's probably a bit of a shallow line, but it'll do. Took it in first there just to get a bit of acceleration out of the corner. Yeah, that cut track was unavoidable. I got stuck to the side of the Janetta there. Now I'm blaming a lot of these incidents on getting stuck, but I actually did. I exited the Ford chicane really nicely there, I must admit. This is going to be the final lap. Get the checker after this. Possibly if I was in the leading group I'd have to do an extra lap on top of it. But I'll just be happy I didn't finish last, I guess. Could have driven a lot better. Probably should have driven a lot better, but
Great pass.
at top 55, aka not last, is gonna have to be good enough for me today. I'd love to get a top 50, but I don't think that's even possible. Even with the way that I drive, even with my aggressiveness, I just don't think it's going to be possible. I'm guessing they came in for tyres, the AI. They had a soft compound on or something. Genuinely not sure why they felt the need to pit. Definitely something didn't go right for them at least. Whether it was an issue or they didn't have enough fuel or they needed new tyres for whatever reason. They did feel the need to pit. That's how to take Indianapolis, roughly speaking. I wish I could do the proper Le Mans finish where you just kind of creep over the line, but unfortunately that's not going to be a thing. And as a fun little bit of trivia, sometimes the race runs and the leader finishes the penultimate lap because it is a time-based race, and basically the flag drops whenever they've crossed 24 hours. Sometimes the leader will cross the line with 23 hours and 59 minutes just after getting hit, so they have to do another full lap. And usually at that point of the race, in some years, not in all years, but in some years, the race is essentially done and dusted their full lap or so ahead of the next driver, so they'll slow down and they'll form up into their teams. So say you'd have the 3 Porsches, the 3 Audis, the 2 or 3 Toyotas, and then the GT3 or GTE Pro and AM cars will do the same thing. It's not like an official thing that is supposed to be done. It's just a thing that sometimes they do on the penultimate lap. But as a result of all that going on, the car's driving slowly. They don't have the chance and the time to do a cooldown lap,
This is the final
so
lap
they
of the
just
race. See if you
come
can take
around
that
here
guy in front of you, otherwise just bring it back in one piece.
and drive up and into the pit lane. Drive up, slow down, and do a U-turn into the pit lane at the end of the pits there. So that's the end of that race, which was a disaster. Mark Tomlin is still, I think, driving, because I was one of the first to finish. Maybe Stefan Tapper actually finished the race as well. My best lap didn't count because I didn't get across the line in time, or I kept cutting the track. But the winner was driving an Audi R8 LMS Ultra. The top GTE Vantage was... Oh, please don't tell me it was me. Please don't tell me it was me. GT3... Nope, it was Stepan Zavidil in 36th. In real life, the V8 Vantage GTE does actually vie for GTE wins. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been Rainbow Dave. You've been watching Project Cars at Le Mans. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.